college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance, but now this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
Duncan brings the double team. Decker kicks to Hill. Kaminsky sets the pick for Hill. He feeds it to Kaminsky. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Floyd, good on the triple. Floyd's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
A platoon swap here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Walker in at the 4-man position. Decker gets the bucket.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin. You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And it's blocked by Floyd. Three-pointer, no luck. And the Badgers with possession here. Hawkins with it. Out defended by Freak. To the middle. Got a piece of it. There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Sinks the three-pointer. Floyd's got 8 points.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Floyd, he's in at the point. Also Duncan out there, and it's Gaines in at the 5 spot. And for the Badgers, they've got Decker. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot.
And what a journey it has been really for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Wisconsin trails by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
For 3, Hill. Oubre pulls it in. And the Jayhawks with possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Floyd. Off target with his 3.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And the wide open shot from Decker. It's good. This game is all even. Decker's got his second basket of the night. And so here's Kansas. Floyd in its shooting guard. Also Williams out there. And it's Dedmon in at the power forward position. Freak with it. Now defended by Decker. Calderon has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. The Badgers leading by 4. Pass to Hawkins. Fires from the line. But they get it back. Wade passes to Decker. The Badgers working the ball around now. Wade kicks to Hawkins. Pass to Decker. There's the pick. Payton dishes to Decker. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 6-point Badger lead.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And that one's good. Freak.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Clutch shooting, determination, and plenty of skill, too.
.144 left to play here in the second half. Hill passes to Evans. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. And you're much better off making him go to the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pull-up jumper. Decker can't hit. Kansas trails by 3. Here's Floyd. He nails it. And we're tied up. Floyd's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, you know, his shooting has got them in a position to win this game now. And with the clock winding down and the score where it is, well, I think his green light is always on. And it's going to stay on here.
.104 left here in the second half of the game. Pass to Hawkins. And that's Evans penetrating. Terry grabs the board.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Terry setting the pick for Freak. To take the lead. Trifecta!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
To the right side. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
15 seconds left here in the second half, and he commits the intentional foul.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And so here's Kansas, and now we've got the intentional foul. And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. 8 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Here's Decker. No good with the triple. And so the Jayhawks take the win.